Hey everybody, I'm Sam.
And I'm Will.
And we are Working Title! Guys, we're back for another opener reaction. Can you take a guess what it is? Joe, Guys, it is that time for the most flamboyant anime of all time. Is it the most? I don't know.
Probably.
That's what I'm feeling. I've never seen this show. Will?
I've seen like the first 2 episodes a long time ago.
Nice.
In a galaxy far, far away.
I know there's some very eccentric looking characters in the show. I think this might be the most anticipated thing I've wanted to watch on this channel.
I think me too, honestly.
It's definitely on our arsenal of shows we want to watch one day. Today we're not watching the show though. We're watching the openers. This is a 30-minute video of the 1 to 11 all versions, 4K version. We've learned from our Bleach experience to try to find the best versions of these.
No cheap versions.
I'm hyped.
Me too.
I know nothing other than Dio
and JoJo.
And Oro!
JoJo.
So, guys, let us know your thoughts. Subscribe, leave a like, comment down below so you can share your thoughts. Let us know some highs and some lows to keep in mind when it comes to this show. Also, recommend us some things. I know we're hitting the obvious big ones first. That's just to help get these out there so that we can get around to the smaller ones. So you gotta comment down below so when we are done the big ones, we can start to check out all the little ones that we might not know about. Hope you're having a great day. We're gonna hop into the reactions. We love you. Punch it. I'm excited. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, look at the models.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay.
Very comic booky.
What are we going up? It's like some magical tower we're traveling up, traversing through. I'm saying JoJo. Is this a 3D show? Is the first season 3D?
I don't remember, honestly.
Joe! Got a lot of mask. This feels like... What time period is this? What is this? This is not what I thought it was gonna look like.
Yeah, you wanna...
Yeah,
right.
Don't hear.
So,
what?
Okay, so I remember the first, I feel like I may have watched more than 2. Maybe Caleb had me watch this, and I was very blown away because I did not know what to expect as what you're saying, because you have no idea. I mean, so I have some insight, but I feel like I don't really want to say much.
Okay.
This intro was wild. That's the only thing I remember. This is the only intro I've seen for the show.
I don't really know what I saw, but a lot of really sexy looking people. I mean, am I wrong? It looked like we were just going up a giant tower of a metaphor or allegory for the story just escalating.
All the above.
I mean, the vocals are great. It's unique to hear a man sing like that. It was not operatic, but it was like very cinematic.
Yeah.
Very intense.
Very theatrical.
Yeah,
Very
theatrical is a good word for it. It felt like I was watching like a Broadway play.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It definitely gave theater vibes.
These guys look like theater kids. That's how I'm feeling. I can say that because I'm a theater kid.
The
so
show's for
piss
theater
off.
kids.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, that should really say something about it. Okay, well I mean that we got that flamboyantness. The outfits are super kind of wild. I like it.
Yeah.
I've seen some makeout sessions going on.
Some like evil, very like stereotypical like evil villain leans. Gosh, I can't speak. You know what I mean? It's like throwing or playing with the masks.
Some Magic Mike vibes up in this joint.
Some stripper vibes.
I feel like if there's live action, all I could think of was what's his face?
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum. He should be in this show. That's what I was getting from this.
With purple hair.
It's not a bad first impression. Certainly starts off on a new
wild
pace.
ride,
A new pace. So, anything else? I'll just jump into the second one then, I guess. Yeah, and how about this 3D effect for this?
Temple Run? Oh, here we go. We getting sexy up in here.
Why does it look like we got like Buddha? Like random deities. Is this the show that it's the stand is like the power, the stand?
Yeah.
Heyo.
What is going on?
Whoa.
Dude, this is so cool, man. Whole lot of ass.
Okay, I don't see the guy I thought was the main character yet. I clearly don't know the show. I feel like I haven't seen Dio. That's not Dio, right? Like, I'm not being fooled, right?
I don't know.
Okay. Is that a butt plug?
No, that's
Why does that look like a butt plug? Can I say that on YouTube?
Maybe bleep it out, but
Okay.
that's not what you think it is.
Are we sure?
100%. Have you ever?
Yes, I've seen them, Will. I'm not gonna say anything else. I've seen them.
That's not what it looks like.
I just missed the top part where you put the gem.
The handle.
The handle. How else do you get it out? It's stuck in there. Anyway, guys, that was the second one. I don't really have a whole lot to say other than that. I'm very confused. I feel like Giorno's a character, right? Giorno? I'll be honest. I don't know what JoJo looks like. In my mind, I know there's a Giorno, and I thought that's just a nickname for JoJo, and I haven't seen him. It's the guy with the super pink.
Yeah, I know. Who you're talking about.
He did like the Shirley
the
Temple
Elvis,
cute
the Elvis
like curls.
dude.
I know Dio. Is it Dio Brandy? Dio Brandy? Or is it just Dio?
Dio, sure. I don't know his last name.
I know what he looks like. He's like got a robe and like a conductor's hat. Right?
I don't
And
know.
then there's the guy that Zeke plays from Attack on Titan, who I thought they have like the walk. I don't know. And he looks like a lion. He's got like a lion like look to him.
You're right.
I haven't seen any of them in this. What is happening? Is this?
Are you sure we haven't seen them?
No, I'm not sure.
Maybe they don't look the same. Maybe that's a later
JoJo,
progression.
Didn't JoJo get made like really early?
I don't know.
And then there was like a massive time gap, and now it's like the show we know now, like people know about, where it's like super updated.
I have no idea. I'm not sure about when this was released, when they came out.
As you guys can tell, we are quite the experts.
We're quite clueless. We're quite clueless.
No,
when
I
it
know
comes to
everything about it.
I know the stands.
Okay, Stan
That's
is a
Jump
thing, right?
I mean, that was in Jump Force, so it's hard
Is
to not
it?
know about that. Yeah.
I didn't play as them in Jump Force. Caleb did.
Caleb
He played as Dio.
Yeah, he did.
And I know Dio's got some clock thing. He's got like some
Yeah.
whatever that is.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, as the logistics of how this show works, I have no fucking clue. Where we are, what time period, who's who, you know. I just know the voice actors and anything that's memeable. Okay, that's the one thing we do know. We know the memes. We've seen the memes. You can't escape.
Is that a JoJo's reference?
What? Oh, yeah, true. That's
a
meme right there, too. Yeah, but, like, you can't escape the JoJo memes online, so.
Yeah, I would have to like see them laid out to make sure that I'm aware that what I'm seeing is a JoJo meme. It's
you know it. You know which ones they are. Because it's like the characters you fit. I mean, the whole thing of them like walking up to each other.
Yeah.
Remember like when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock and they were making
like
them like
Anya walking to like go.
Yeah.
Okay, well we'll jump to the next one. We got plenty more time with this. And why do they look like video game characters every single... I feel like I'm about to be playing a video game every time I see this. Dio!
That's not Dio.
That's not Dio? No. Shit! I thought that was Dio. That's the conductor hat, though. That was the guy.
I love the music.
And who's that guy? Camels? I mean, where are we? What is this?
I've never understood.
We're going through the Arabian Nights. Ooh.
The bondage.
What is happening? What are these? They have avatars. I mean, they're not like suited up in them. They're coming out of them. It's like their spirit.
It's like a card game.
What is that? That's so weird.
He did not copy it to the side.
Ooh! That's Aaron Smith, right?
I believe so, yeah. That's so great. Why, dude...
Put him in back up, but we'll skip ahead.
We'll find it, yeah. That's the one thing that's kind of goofy. It's hard because they're all so... they remind me of, like...
Video games.
Video games and, like, stuff from, like, the early 2000s where you would have some type of, like, epic intro like that to something more American. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm sure it'll come to me after we're done recording, of course, but... you know, just something that I've seen before as a kid kind of, like, fits the vibe of, like, this, like, theatrical singing. Honestly, you know, actually, the first thing I thought of, and this is very random, but it just reminded me of, like, the music isn't the same, but just the way they're singing of, like, in a kid's movie, like, El Dorado. Like, you know, like, when they're running around, like, singing and stuff, and it's... I know, I love that movie. But, you know, it just... Or, like, the DreamWorks ones, like Prince of Egypt...
Right.
You know, like
I love that movie.
But it gives like a musical type of vibe to this, which I like already. Yeah, I like it a lot too.
Like old Universal, old like Pixar. Yeah. Well, mostly what you said. Yeah.
Yeah, like the DreamWorks era.
Definitely was Arabian Nights. This was.
That too. Yeah.
My people go. Also, Caleb, for the record. He's at a graduation, so he couldn't be here today for our videos. But
he got fired.
He didn't make it past internship, but he didn't want to see this at all. So we chose this one today because he said it was so spoilery. I don't know shit from what I've seen so far.
I mean, like I feel like I'm on drugs. That's what it feels.
Maybe it's just one of those things where it's like you have to be in the know for it to be spoiled. Right now, 3 in. I don't know.
I mean, I guess the only thing... I mean, everything about this has seemed, like, mystical and magic-y.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, it seems like we've already been in that vibe since the first one. But I understand with the, you know, the way it all looks. And, you know, you seeing, like, the Avatar type of creatures. I'm sure that's, like, a big reveal later in the story that actually happens.
Yeah.
But... I don't know.
We were trying to watch this ahead of time so that when the day comes that like it wouldn't be such a spoiler because we're gonna have our minds focused on so many other things.
Yeah. Also, I didn't say it for the second intro, but the way it started and how beautiful it was with the colors and the silhouettes of them fighting, that was really cool to me. All of these have been like, all of these intros have been like really wild. I'm actually
And I'm not
very impressed.
I'm not weirded out by the this is like such a random one. I was watching a random. It was Tekken Bloodline. No one will care about that, but it's a 3D anime, and it wasn't atrocious. It's not like the ones where it's like really low budget CG, where like the facial features don't change up.
Yeah.
Like it was actually pretty good, and I was like, I think I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind
dabbling.
And watching JoJo today, I don't know if it's actually a 3D show. It might not be, but they don't look bad.
No, they don't look bad at all. They look great.
Let's hop into the fourth one.
Number 4. It's time. Dude, I tell you, this feels like a Disney, like...
This is Prince of Egypt.
Prince of Egypt vibes.
He's doing the Get Out one. Did he just have a chicken come out of him?
I think so. That's a freaking dog? Metal Man.
Oh man, we gotta dress up like these guys.
Yeah. Unironically.
What is going on? I like it, it's the crew.
I like the gang. There he is, the Batman himself.
They're doing the thing. Wow.
You know, you're right. These do really feel like fighting game intros.
I mean, they do. They do. I feel like those are characters I'm supposed to select, and those little avatars they have are like the buff when you like have got enough combos.
The ultimate version of that or something.
It's funny. I just remembered too. Adam did not want to watch the show at all. It wasn't that a thing. He had no desire to watch this show.
He did not want to watch this at all.
I think this has purely been a you-me driven.
This is what we want.
We've
been wanting this for a while, and I will say, initially, when Caleb first showed me this, like a long time ago, I was not into it, and I wasn't.
Okay.
On the optics on the outside, because I'm not gonna lie, JoJo seems like it's a little cringe. From the way the memes portray itself it is. And if it is, it's fine. But I am at the stage in my life where I'm embracing it. And I've been wanting this for like 2.5, 3 years at this point.
I feel like if I watched this for the channel, I would only go into it how I go into things like Spy Family. Like, fully memeing. And that's how I invest, is by joking through it all. Or I'm doing it drunk, perhaps.
I feel like I feel like because the way people treat the show and the way there is like an obsession with it, I feel like there has to be more to it than it's just like goofy, silly, ha ha ha. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that, it doesn't necessarily need that attitude going in, but more so you can be ready to experience the greatness of what is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
You know, sometimes it's fun. This is the crazy thing about just, and this is a real quick tangent because we got so much more to go. Actually, I'll hold it off because it's actually a good note, and I think it'll imply to the show later. We're gonna jump to the next one. We'll jump in. Hold that note. Same. Remember those different variations? Okay, I'm gonna talk over it.
Yeah, why don't you just turn it?
As this plays.
Oh.
Sometimes things are hidden in disguise. You never know until you jump into it. You know?
Yeah.
Like shows. They're so deceiving until you actually spend the time, but you'll never know because you just have to go and explore so many shows.
Yeah.
And I think this might be that type that turns off so many people
off
its impression, but you might find like something really fun about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all.
Like something about it just seems so wild and goofy, but it also seems like it's very serious with itself. You know what I mean? Like I feel like this story is taking itself seriously. Even though on our perception it doesn't seem that way.
I'm not seeing anything different.
There was one flash in the beginning. I feel like it was different, but...
Okay. How about that? What a weird looking Whoa. Was that?
There you go.
And there's color added in. Whoa!
Oh, that was so cool. That was great.
Is that deal?
Yeah.
That's deal. Right, because it's the guy saying deal. Gotcha. Okay, you got me hooked.
So, and you know, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of cool because I could see as like you're watching the intro, you like imagine it. Like
I can imagine
damn,
it.
it's one of those things where it's like, damn, maybe Caleb was right if we didn't actually watch this going in.
No, that gets me hyped.
It does get me
hyped.
hyped. But could you imagine watching it like, you know, it's just like, another week of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and you turn in this.
The villain's taken over.
Yeah.
He stepped foot. His influence has now attacked the opener.
Yeah.
I like that. We might be dealing with like an interdimensional show where like maybe this work with me. Maybe the openers are canon to the characters' lives.
Yeah.
Which means the villains can also attempt to interact and influence the openers themselves.
Yeah.
Imagine one of the openers is just like a sequence for the show.
Oh yeah.
It just like leads straight into it. That'd be crazy. That'd be insane.
That would be perfect.
Meta.
Meta.
Let's jump into this next one. That was insane.
Hey.
Child now? Is that Giorno? Look at his hair. Sorry, I recognize the hair real quick. Is JoJo the child prophecy that we waited for? Is that what all this was?
I think JoJo's the friend we made along the way.
I hate that answer.
What is this? I
Him.
don't know. That's not it.
Okay.
That's not it.
New characters.
New era?
Looks like Dio really fucked things up.
What the fuck?
Well,
What?
I think that's the Giorno kid.
No, it doesn't look like him. Hey, there's
I don't know his name. The guy. Erwin.
Wait. Who are these people?
Somebody really screwed up the timeline.
He's got a
Joseph Joestar? No. Well, that's the guy's name, but that's not that guy. I saw the J on his hat and I thought,
Are they in school? What is happening?
Joseph Joestar. See, the J. He loves
Are they the same people?
J Hart.
They look different.
Fuck, I backed out again.
God dang it.
Sorry, I got excited. I went to the pause. I didn't want to spoil myself. Okay, Dio messed things up.
He ruined the
royally.
timeline.
He definitely screwed he screwed the pooch. Intentionally.
He ruined the era we were in.
He's an op. That was the end, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Look at me finding that spot.
He ruined the era we were in. I liked it. I liked it where we were. I liked the sand. I liked the cogs in the sand. I liked our crew that we had. They're all freaking gone. Did they die? What happened? I need answers. And that's why I'm like, man, I don't know when we're going to get to the show, but I want to watch it now.
Patreon, perhaps?
Patreon?
Maybe we watch it with the new stuff. It's anyone's
world, we're just living.
Yeah, we'll see.
They were like in school. It felt like we were in like modern day.
I feel like we got set back. I feel like we took a loss and
Set back?
Set back
Oh,
to
a setback.
some place we don't want to be.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say on that one.
Me too.
Alright. JoJo. Same crew. Son of a bitch.
Soup. Bizarre.
Las Vegas.
This is bizarre.
So we're in the real world, kinda.
Okay, so we're all friends here. This is the new crew.
This isn't like some pseudo fantasy world.
Ew, what is that?
Why did we zoom in on a fingernail? What was that? Don't get weird on me. I know the show's weird, but don't get weird. Extra weird.
JoJo's heart. Oh.
Whoa.
Robots?
That was creepy. That was really creepy.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, I recognize some of those. I've seen some of those guys online. Okay,
New main
so that's JoJo. I thought they were Dragon Ball characters.
Trying to catch up to him. Whoa.
What is happening?
I don't know.
I will say this is probably the first of the openers we've done for just the opener reactions where I'm like invested in the story. Yeah. Like I'm really trying to piece it together. The music, I'm not really like the music's. It ain't bad. I'm not like disengaged from the music. I'd say the first few songs were better.
This one is probably the first one I didn't like because and the only thing is
that's why I took notice and brought it up. Yeah.
It feels like an actual anime opener while the rest have not. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Because it gets boring to hear the same. We talked off the channel about like some of the openers. I think it was post Sword Art that sometimes it just feels a little too cliche. Like you just got those songs that just feel like so borderline basic. And really, if you want to stand out with anime, since there's thousands of anime, you really got to go off the charts and do something really different to really leave an impression. That's why I kind of like the theatrical approach to the first.
To the first like 5, really.
It feels so removed from what I'm used to with anime. Yeah. So this is the first time I'm not liking it. But the reason I was bringing it up also is because really I'm focusing on the story. What I'm trying to get out
where
of
we are. What is happening in this world. It is very interesting.
Yeah. We can do I can already see the impression. Yeah. It's very impressionable.
Yeah. Break down. Hey. Okay. Bros is zesty.
Why does that look like this? Looks like a Family Guy now. Homer Simpson just took an edible. Different show, but I had to jump to it.
Adult TV.
Yeah. I'm not liking these character designs as much. Come on. Zesty is a good word for these people.
They are! This is like the zestiest crew I've ever seen.
But zesty but showered. Not zesty and stinky. Good zest.
I don't know too many zesty that are stinky.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. See, doesn't it look like Dragon Ball?
No.
Damn it. It looks like, it reminded me of Frieza.
Okay, pause that. So, here's the deal.
Here's the deal. We made it to the halfway point.
This part of the story feels like the sequel that no one wanted.
Right.
Like, it kind of feels like, to me, just because it feels so kiddish. Like, in the beginning, I felt like we were doing adult stuff, and then we came through and we were like, you know, like, we're men and we're doing this thing. And now it's like we're in high school. That's what I feel like I've reverted back.
I felt like a setback. That's what I was saying. I felt like we got pushed back to a place we don't want to be at.
To a time frame that I don't want to relive.
Dio, you've really screwed up everything. What happened?
He hasn't even been in this since, like, that happened.
That's disappointing. All right, so let's keep going. I want to get to the good stuff, if there's any more. No! Okay, so it's like the same... Well, this is all the variations, right?
Just keep it low. Let's see.
Unless Dio
appears again.
Let's hope. Hoping and praying. Okay, I want to fight you on that. Does the, like, Piccolo...
No. Are you talking about animation or the colors, the outfits? The outfits don't
No. The pure design of the weird things, the avatars. Reminds me of like a Piccolo thing, like the little bug-looking cell guy from Dragon Ball.
I'll give you one. I give you one of them has like a purple and white, like a purple accent white main body, and so it kind of looks like Frieza.
I'm not even talking about like the color combos. Just something about the weird design. There was a guy with like a thing over his mouth, and it reminded me of the guy that looks like a little bug. I'm getting nervous. Like I'm waiting to see like will he have like, a time freeze again, you know? Because I'm not gonna lie, that was probably one of the most hyped things about this video so far. Was that?
But that's like 1994.
Did it? Is that when this came out?
No. Okay, yeah, I kind of see what you're saying.
It's like Holy Trinity. There was nothing new about that.
Not that I saw.
It's gonna do it again! Alright, turning it down this time around. Never mind.
Okay, we gotta be locked in. Ew, I don't like this. I don't like this, Sam. Killer! That's in 1994. What did...
See, unique music.
We're going backwards. Oh, it's so trippy.
You know, I do really like that the show's doing this, though. What are the outros like? Oh no, we're trapped!
It's a time loop.
This is definitely a
Back to
multi-dimensional
justice.
show. Wow.
Who is that?
Maybe that's the guy with that, like, alien face they showed. Okay, sorry. I mean, I really don't have anything other than to say that was pretty trippy.
That was wild.
If that
That's all
it's like its own thing. And so I assume that was like all in one season because it has 3 different variations. I didn't really catch what the middle one was, but that one was obviously probably the one that starts the new season.
Yeah.
Whatever comes in the year later. But
Yeah, I think so.
Alright. Hit play. I didn't.
JoJo, Bizarre's Golden Wind.
This looks different. New. There he is. There is the hair. Ooh, he's got like a rugby outfit on. What was that?
Oh, God.
And that fit. See, I thought that fits on a different character. Okay. Yeah, these characters are starting to look more recognizable. There's one. Yeah, I've seen these people from JoJo stuff. Right. Oh my gosh.
There he is.
Yeah.
He's got his gun!
This is crazy, the design.
Oh, that looks so cool.
This is like 70s sci-fi. Like acid tripping 70s. Holy.
Why do they all have funny noses? What happened? What happened in this universe?
Everybody got Botox. Everybody got Kardashians. And I'm not against it this time. Okay, hold on. I got a lot of stuff to say. I felt some serious...
Switch up?
No. Well, yeah. Inspiration. I'm about to say some things that I feel like a lot of you don't watch unless you're my age or far older. This looks like Holy Mountain, which is like done by a major drug user director for one of the most trippy movies of all time. Super weird.
Okay.
I'm getting some Logan's Run, which is a very old movie, kind of about like breaking the brainwash metaverse. Very 70s-esque.
Acid trippy vibes.
Yeah. What's the one that like is more common that people know, like Austin Powers kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Not so much that, but like the zestiness of that. Definitely.
The zestiness and like the style and the aesthetic, of the characters.
God,
it's weird because it has like this old. It does kind of have that old like 70s feel,
right?
But it also is very like sci-fi-esque. Like all of their little, whatever you want to call them, avatars are like robotic in a sense too.
Right.
Like they look like alien machines.
Oh, and so that's another reason I said 70s. Is because like their sci-fi at the time in the 70s looked a lot like this portrayal of like what the future would look like, which is kind of funky because I don't think I would look at JoJo from an outside perspective, which is what I am, and be like, looks like a sci-fi anime.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
It looks like a show that is just probably doesn't take itself too seriously from, once again, I don't know anything about this show. So I don't know how much it means its own self or is self-aware.
Yeah.
So to think of it as a sci-fi is kind of wild. But we got some
Or at
really
least this
funky
portion
designs.
of it is.
Right. Well, I kind of like this the most out of all what we're seeing so far. I'm liking
Yeah.
this. This is something down my alley. So, continue.
You're
All right.
good, yeah. I thought we were about to start an episode the way that started. Riz?
And how about this? And the worlds feel rather normal.
Now.
Well, even
Now.
some of the earlier ones were relatively. There was one that was like Las Vegas. It said Las Vegas.
What are these?
See that guy?
Yeah.
I got a brief look. That was insane. Whoa, that zipper effect. Oh.
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 Oh!
Maybe this is spoiler stuff Caleb's talking about, but I ain't gonna remember none of this.
Yeah, this is too much. This is too much for me to remember. Oh, that's so cool.
This looks like a sexy season, a betrayal season.
This might be where the zest is at 9,000. You know?
Devious.
The most
Gosh.
devious.
I almost want to jump to this stuff.
Ew.
Oh. Woohoo! Look at that. Beautiful weapon.
It's fire.
I
He's cold.
I think that's Joseph Joestar, right? Am I wrong, guys? Let me know how wrong
Am
I've
I
been this whole
wrong?
video. Count the amount of times Sam's been wrong in this video. Alright, that's a pretty banger.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another iteration. Do you
Okay.
want to?
We'll talk over it then. Till Dio shows back up to ruin everything.
Yeah.
This has been pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, this era is pretty cool. I still think.
That middle section was okay.
Middle
But
section was
I think
alright.
a lot of this has been pretty fire.
Yeah. I just love the aesthetic of this part. It just looks so much. They almost too have like different animation designs. I don't know how much the shows reflect that in the beginning, middle, and outro. You know, or beginning, middle, and the part that we're at now. Like,
Well,
something about the middle portion that we were watching initially almost felt like Family Guy. The way it was like drawn.
Right.
Not that it looked like that show specifically, but it looked kind of very like standard animation, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And this, all the shading that they have on them between like
Yeah.
under them and their face, even the fact that their face designs are completely different than any characters we've had prior, and they all look the same.
there we go, caught it.
I don't know what the frick is being said or happening.
Listen to that opera. Ooh, that organ. See, intergalactic, interdimensional. Love that.
Oh.
That was good. That was good. I kind of felt it. I heard the. It jumped right to the end.
I love his design. He looks
And he.
great.
Okay, did he have that last time?
Yeah,
Oh, he
yeah.
did. He pierced it down. Right. Fire.
So awesome.
Okay, before you jump into that new character, I was also going to talk about the animation too. You were talking about it because I like it too.
Yeah.
I am a big fan of defined lines. It's actually my only criticism when it comes to MAPPA stuff, is that for a lot of their drawings, the stencil is so thin that sometimes the character's outline is not fully filled in by that black signature line, and it feels like the color palette is actually pouring over. Not a big fan of that. I was a big fan of like WIT, keeping these very deep stenciled lines for where the character's chin is as opposed to their neck.
Yeah.
Also, I don't mind deep saturation, and there's a lot of beautiful coloring in this.
Yeah.
So on top of the 70s aesthetic that I like, on top of that deep stenciling, and on top of the unique animation style, I'm liking that.
Yeah.
I'm liking it quite a lot.
And the other thing too, I feel like this show so far at all levels that we've seen, I feel like they go for like really wild color palettes too. Like they don't go for the I feel like you watch a lot of shows.
I'm listening.
and
I want to
it's
see who animated this.
It's a very safe like royal blue or a regular deep red. Like nothing is on like the standard of like what the character designs are. You know what I mean? Like they don't go too deep into like. I mean, these guys are like green and
the palettes is
like the
is
palettes.
massive. It's not like they're trying to fit into like a specific color coding.
Yeah,
it's super wild.
But like even within their main characters, like it's like sometimes a show will have a theme and it's like this is kind of like the way the characters are made, and even like of course in this show too, each character has their own design and own colors that are like representing of who they are. But these ones are just like, I don't know, they're just like crazy colors. They're just not colors you normally see people pick out.
They look like characters customized by like fans.
Fans, yeah. It's not like a normal purple. It's like this like bright, vibrant purple that they're using,
I'm a big fan of the color coding personally. I've seen a lot of like bright whites used against super. I mean, even the pink and white. Yeah. That's a unique color combo.
The pink, white, and blue. Yeah, that's crazy.
So the animation studio, David Production. I'm just seeing David Production. I'm not familiar with that. JoJo. Yeah. Okay. Well, I was expecting to see one of the more prominent ones that we always mention in anything we've ever watched.
Bro, you destroyed your phone. When did that happen?
Oh my gosh, I dropped it at the pool. Anyway.
Sorry.
No, that's all good.
Dang.
That's all good. I don't even know what season we're on at this point.
I don't know, man. We're just going through it. If y'all are enjoying this, like the video. Tell us to watch this show.
Okay, we're still in Zesty kissing. Okay, so what? All right, so we got that time warp with the new character. He's got an operatic theme, which is freaking awesome. See, that's what I mean. Once again, theatrical, but now we're not just doing theater. We're going old theater. We're going to the Phantom days. Les Miserables. Less miserable. Like that, the white and gold. Super cool. That hairstyle is so wild. I like it though.
So weird.
It's memorable though. Sometimes you just gotta go super wild to just be memorable. Like that guy. I swear it's JoJo, but if it's not JoJo, I'm so sorry.
They all look so cool. What is happening to this character?
He's just so hot, he can't handle him. The club can't even handle him right now. There we go.
I feel like he's actually going to react this time instead of sitting there. If I had to guess.
Woo, 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 woo.
Yep, it's going backwards, baby. He's reacting.
Oh, shit. Stab, golden feature, but... Oh! Someone got gotted! Wow! Wait, I thought that was his! Is he got gotted?
It is... Oh!
He got a new... That's a new one.
Yeah.
Oh! Caleb wouldn't like that at all. We know more than you about something for once.
Caleb would have been spoiled. Goofy.
That was cool.
That was great. I mean, it's hard. It's hard because these are so wild. I don't even know what to say. Sometimes the music isn't even really hitting me, except for when it gets to like the opera or like the wild turn.
It might be my favorite distortion. Song, though. This one might be my favorite song. I like that. I like that character when he comes in and changes the theme a bit. That's really. I'm really liking this.
Yeah.
I really like the incorporation. I feel like we're playing one of those games where a timed event is happening.
Yes.
That's how I'm feeling. That's really unique.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm sucking JoJo's dick. I'm not. I'm really liking this. This is really cool.
It's good. Me. We're not, it's I want to watch this.
Yeah, I do.
This is again, the intros are making me want to watch this.
Bleach fans are punching the wall right now. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Impressions are really a big thing.
Rest in peace.
Whoa. Oh.
So I think this is the most recent seasons.
Okay. I've seen her.
Yeah, me too.
I've seen that girl.
Stone Ocean. Yeah.
Man.
We're in prison?
Oh.
Oh, this is like breakout season.
Okay.
This is Prison Break.
Whoa.
Prison Break anime edition.
This is such a wild. The visuals are amazing. a girl takeover season? What happened? All the characters died, or did they just reincarnate? Are these our characters?
I don't know. It doesn't look like anyone we've seen, except the noses.
Well, the main girl had blonde hair, that's why I wondered.
Oh.
So what are we working with then? If this isn't like reincarnations, we got something serious happening.
I like this song a lot. Oh wait, we saw the mask from the beginning.
I didn't.
Ah, there it is! The man.
The man we don't know the name of.
I think that's JoJo, honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. We just need like a chart to like main characters.
Pause it.
Main character. Hey! I hit the button. Come on, man. Let's just get like JoJo.
No, wait, I don't want to do this. No, don't do it. We know the two names. That's all we need to know. No!
I'm typing in Joseph Joestar then. I want to know what he looks like. Joseph Joestar. Who is the...
This guy.
Damn! So it's not who I thought at all! It's the guy in the beginning!
I knew that.
That's not even the Irwin guy!
I knew that. God damn it, Sam.
Son of a bitch.
No
I'm
more
confused.
No more
That's how I
looking.
break my phone case.
Yeah, literally.
That might have been a contender for the best.
I really like that song. That was one of my more favorited songs of what we've gotten. That was really trippy too. The like rainbow effect of like it flashing like the neon lights, and then when a character comes in the fold, we see them as like they normally are. They do like a little quick pose and it keeps moving.
You know, when we did our sword art openers, my initial preface, like my little like warning, was that the show is, I think, caters to dopamine consumers that need to change up everything.
Yeah.
And then we ended up really liking the change ups for that
we
show.
did.
And,
We did.
and then here we are once again. I think we might be the dopamine beasts
Yeah, we are.
ourselves, because I'm actually not too upset with these super radical changes.
Me neither.
We have an all women's cast. Beats me. I'm super curious how that functioned. I mean, even with the original cast, the homies in the beginning that turned into the children that we didn't like, that turned into the zesties that I did like, that turned into the women zesties that look like skater punks.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Maybe it's just different eras or different. Maybe it's just different parts of the story. Like these are different characters we're following along the way.
Maybe it's just the
It
children.
feels like, or children.
And they
Descendants.
just happen to all give birth to women.
Yeah. I like it.
I'm
Good
liking it
vibes.
too. I ain't vibing. I am vibing. I ain't complaining. This is the same type one, so we're gonna turn this down. Like, this is really cool.
Yeah.
I like the
I
3D.
like coming back to 3D. Yeah.
Right.
Alcatraz. I don't know what's going on here.
This looks like a video game that I would have been playing as a kid. Like, this looks like Tony Hawk Underground in a weird way. It's not the same visual,
Yeah.
but it's like what's that game that came out like the release of Xbox One? That Sun Drive.
Sunset Overdrive.
Sunset
Yeah.
Overdrive. That's what it reminds me of.
This feels like drugs.
It's kind of like ska, but not.
Yeah. They're playing ball. Why is he in the room?
He got added. Is he getting added in?
I feel like he was added more in.
Okay. I'm gonna tell my children these were the Spice Girls.
I'm gonna tell my children this is how America was formed.
This was Destiny's Child, the original.
What's with the CDs?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it flashed the mask from the beginning of the story, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The color combo for his outfit's different. It was like a darker hue.
Yeah.
It's like pink.
Were frogs falling from the sky?
It's the plagues.
Dang.
Prince of Egypt.
Oh, new one. Yes.
Okay. I didn't really have anything new to say,
Not me.
if I'm being honest.
Me
It was
neither.
cool.
There he is again. OG.
And those are the original, yeah, these are the original guys. Alright.
The disc, it's on CD.
Is the show still going, guys?
I think so.
Damn. We're gonna have to update this. Whoa. Things got so serious. So grim. Oh, heartbreak. What? His penis is getting operated on. Poor guy.
His stomach. It wasn't
his penis
crotch.
it's gone. Damn.
She's so upset that his
Oh
man.
Those are the greatest genitals I've ever seen. You said it, I just piggybacking off of it.
True, yeah, true.
Little Junior,
Good
that little
game.
asshole. I was gonna say, we haven't really seen their avatars much. Okay, hers is like the Blondies.
Yeah.
Her hair, I ain't not vibing with that. That's funky. That looks cool. Wow. Okay.
Full charge.
If that's
Stone
the
Ocean.
closer, that's not bad close. Oh,
One
there's
more.
still more. Okay.
So
Oh,
it's
it's
gonna
another iteration. It looks like we're gonna have one more attack on the intro. How you feeling about this song? I'm okay with it.
It's okay. It's
a
alright.
little bit different.
Yeah. I feel like the story's finally coming back to, back to what it was.
This also feels the most story-driven opener. I mean, it feels like we're watching actual sequences. Man, I'm so sorry that he lost his penis, though. That really sucks. I mean, imagine.
Imagine.
That would hurt.
That would be bad. I would not want that.
Yeah, I mean, this is clearly, seems like an actual... Can't talk about that shot. I just recognize what was happening in the background of that. Getting Minecrafted. Hurting themselves in Minecraft.
Nice. I did not notice that.
Oh, it's Frank. We're going to the tower. It's the first season.
Oh my gosh, it's all the
Who's that?
characters! It's every protagonist. This is the tower. So, I have a question.
I think that's a good last one to watch for the time being. I feel like that just wrapped up very well.
So does that mean Dio is black now?
We had some gender bending and what would be the term? Michael Jackson-ing.
Rachel Dolezal. I don't know.
I don't know the term for it. Wow. That was JoJo, y'all. That was some pretty exciting stuff. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I'm
That
very
was very
glad.
exciting.
I'm very glad we sat down and did this today.
Yeah, me too. I'm very happy with this decision.
I was thinking, I don't know if they'll be fun. Maybe I'll have to get some stupid outfit to throw on just to make this video a little extra spicy. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, battery's gonna die. Do my little sound effect thing. Hold on. Anyway, because we got cut off, that was JoJo. That was quite the experience.
It was an experience. I thoroughly enjoyed that. And that, honestly, that just made the anticipation for what we're going to get even greater for me,
That's going to have to be a show where it's we don't do any other content during JoJo, and we release 4 a week. Because I want to get to that later stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a grind.
Really bad. Or we'll send out hiring positions and we just get 3
Editors.
mofos to just help bang that stuff out. Because I'll be honest, I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait.
I want to watch
my
that shit.
my dopamine receptors are
Need to
intrigued.
be activated at an
Ooh.
all-time high.
It's
What?
got a nice whiff of Doritos. That was so good. One of our neighbors. Sorry, I just got this massive salsa Dorito. Somebody's making chips in a bag. I'm liking that. Sorry.
Taco in a bag, is that what that's
Taco
called?
in a bag. I got a nice old whiff of that. It was good.
Shit's good.
I have really, other than that school arc with the little kids, that's the only thing. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I didn't like that when we had our first transition after Dio showed up. That's like the only criticism I have, and the music was kind of lame during that portion.
Yeah,
Fireworks.
Sound like
Fireworks. It's Memorial Day.
Memorial Day. I think that the what's it called? Dang. The middle portion, yeah, I'm with you. I wasn't that great. The high school, like,
it just season 2.
Yeah, it just didn't really feel like.
Let's see. You keep talking. I want to see how many seasons.
It just didn't really feel like the right vibe for what the show is and has been. I really enjoyed the futuristic 70s era, but I don't know, something about the beginning was just like so. It was special.
So you really like the.
I really liked those first intros. What?
There's a lot of episodes. Sorry, I'm listening.
How many episodes?
194. The 5th season has begun. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's
that
the
one was coming
girls.
out on Netflix. Stone Ocean. I know that.
Oh, okay. So. Yeah, so I'm just briefly I'm looking at IMDb and just seeing what the cover pictures for the first ones are. So 2012 is when it began. By season 2 is 2014, season 3 2016, and then season 4 2018, and then right now 2021 was season 5. So it was
yeah.
So I guess new stuff's gonna be coming out relatively soon, and there's OVAs. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense because COVID. I remember that's when JoJo was really like pumping up again.
Yeah.
With and that would make sense for when I would see the female characters because I remember seeing them.
Yeah. Yeah, but that beginning kind of just had a special place in my heart. I really liked the character designs. I liked the big bulky men like as a crew going around.
Okay.
The twist was really cool before everything turned funky, and I really liked the theatrical. I like musicals, man. I really do. I don't express it a lot, but I really do like that kind of content. And honestly, I would go to like plays more if like the opportunity arose.
Yeah.
But
if they're more exciting, I on the other hand have gone to many of them.
That's fair.
Not that exciting.
Yeah.
Musicals are more exciting. Too.
Yeah, I'd rather musicals. What I would rather be, and I like musicals. But anyways, that era fit me more, but I do really like the blonde boy where, it was 70s aesthetic, chest out, all that jazz.
I think if I had to rate them, it's hard because I'd say there's 3 I love and then obviously one I don't like, but if I had to place them, I like the Zesty, which is, I think that season 3, season 4 era with all the really eccentric 70 designs. I think I like the girl one more.
Yeah.
The only reason I might be switched out with the original homies in the first season is purely because I wanted to see that moment with that Dio show up. That was a really good thing to like kind of get me hooked into this. To see that there's things that are bending the rules of what it might be a linear story.
Yeah.
So that's pretty intriguing, and I think I might have to put that at number 2 purely for being the OG factor that does that. Season 3 looks really exciting though because it looks like Endgame.
Yeah.
It looks like we're getting a lot of the returning characters. I do know that a lot of voice actors I love are in this show.
That's true.
And I mean, I think like all of them.
Yeah.
I think Aaron, I think Levi, I think Erwin, I think Zeke. Nanami.
Yeah.
And that's already like some of our favorites.
Yeah, it's already like
just start.
That alone is
Just
like enough
start.
for us. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's probably like the OG version, the 70s, the girls, and then the high school, like in that order.
Yeah.
It's hard because
yours.
Huh?
I was saying also let us know yours if you had to rank them. It's hard because you guys might have already seen it, but
yeah, no spoilers. I think one thing too is the only thing is we're just gonna have to. I mean, this is so wild that it's hard for me to really remember most of the stuff except for like the big turn, like the first big turn and the last one, or the surprise in the intro. But we'll just have to like stow that away when we watch the show and just follow the story as we go. You know what I mean?
That's what's like wild is I can see a pattern as to what kind of things happen, but I don't know what the goal of these people are.
Oh yeah.
I know there's a term called stands. Are they called stands like the Avengers? These are the stands, and they're just like a crew that rolls around and fights injustice or something? Like, or
Injustice.
or is it not even that? Do they just fight people with like trash clothing? Do they just hate on people that have bad?
You aren't zesty enough.
Yeah.
Come fight me.
That outfit's dog water, and they just go and beat up people that just don't look as nice as them.
That's what it
Is
feels
it like
like.
super? Like also like, and why? What's up with the designs of these like creatures? We got some really funky like characters that feel like they shouldn't belong into the other zestiness. Feels like we're watching like Walkway, like runway models with
and someone's wearing like the meat outfit. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it gets trippy. I don't know. It's still a plus though. Like I might go out of my way and say 10 out of 10, except for the ones I didn't like. So
Yeah.
I'm feeling like an 8 out of 10 in my overall enjoyment for sure.
Yeah.
The music was good.
This might be my favorite of the intros that we have watched that I haven't seen.
I think
So far.
I think I would agree. I would agree. Yeah. So with that said, let us know your thoughts about the show.
How badly do y'all want us to watch this?
Yeah, for sure. Because we're getting into a new season. We'll have to wait around for some updates. I think by the time you're seeing this is when we're taking like our off season and we just have one show playing. So when you see this, would this be a show that you want to be brought as like one of our main animes that we really focus in on rather than watching a bunch? Or we just sit down and like grind through it? Because this is definitely on our radar. We just want to know if it's like on your radar as well.
Yeah.
And if it aligns, then we'll see what happens. We can't make any promises, but clearly you can tell our enjoyment. So, guys, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below all the things we told you about. Let us know your thoughts. Rank things, how you want to rank them. But also recommend us other stuff, and hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next one. Punch it.
Punch it.
Boom!